Welcome back to my channel, YouTube. It's your girl Naturally Shaped, back again with another video where we keep it real. Y'all have been begging me for these meal prepping videos, and I hear y'all, and so here we are. This is an old video, but I wanted to get this one out before I put out anything new. So I hope you like it. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And we are going to go ahead and just jump right into it. Here is a quick overview of what I will be using to cook today. I do plan my meals ahead of time, so just let me know if y'all want a video on that in the comment section down below. But we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm starting out with washing everything, so this is what I'm showing y'all here. Of course, I washed my vegetables, I washed my shrimp, and I washed my chicken. They have been soaking in this water for a little minute now. Next, I'm going to go ahead and get started on my taco salad, the main portion of my taco salad. Funny thing, I actually forgot to add the meat to this taco salad at the end. Y'all will see that, so just ignore that. I ended up adding it later. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started cutting up my tomatoes, cutting up my chicken, and we also are gonna cut up some onions and some bell peppers. Go ahead and get started on these green beans. I do use canned cut green beans just because it's simple, just because it's very quick. But be sure to go ahead and drain the water, the juice that comes in them first, and then add your own. Otherwise, it will taste just like the can, and it just won't be as flavorful or taste as fresh. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these into this pot, add my own water, and season them up and put them on the stove to boil. Y'all, I do not know why I came in so heavy with the seasoning like this, but I did. As you can see, I went ahead and put my green beans on the stove. Now over in that red pot, I am getting my noodles started for my pasta, just so they can go ahead and boil up. That was not a lot of salt, I promise. But here we have some sweet potatoes. I am making some mashed sweet potatoes, so they've already been boiled. They're now soft and cooled down just a bit, so I am going to take them out and mash them up. It's very simple, very quick, and very good. In case you're wondering, I do not add anything to my sweet potatoes after this, but you could add some butter and some cinnamon to them to make them a little more flavorful. Now that all of that is out of the way and my pasta noodles are done cooking, I'm going to go ahead and cook the meat that's going to go into my pasta. Earlier, I cut up some peppers and some onions that y'all see me chop up, and I am going to be cooking that with the meat right now. So I'm putting in my onions. I got some tomatoes, some green peppers, and some red peppers, and I'm just going to add this to the meat. Allow it to fry up until all of the juices at the bottom are gone, and that's going to be it. Now that my mixture is done frying up, I am going to be adding some of these diced tomatoes into my pasta because I'm not using any red sauce this time. Instead, I am using this pesto sauce just to give me some different flavor, just to switch it up, but without making it any more difficult than what it already is. So yeah, I'm gonna mix all this up, add this entire mixture to my noodles, and this meal is complete. I almost forgot to mention that I also added this Italian cheese blend to my pasta just to give it a little more flavor. If you don't have Italian, any cheese really works, or no cheese at all works. I just did this because I'm a little extra, but it tastes really good, so give it a try. We are finally getting towards the end of this meal prep. One of the last things I'm going to be prepping is some chicken breast that I'm popping in my air fryer. So all I do is cut off any parts, any fat, or any loose skin that I do not like. And I slice this chicken directly in half. Now that my chicken is all cut up, I'm just going to be placing it into this bowl so that I can season it without it being too messy. For seasoning, I use some honey. I have some oil just to get a nice crisp, some garlic powder, and my favorite ever, my complete seasoning. Something simple, something quick, and something good tasting. If you're using an air fryer like I am to cook your chicken breast, you only need a little bit of oil, maybe 2 tablespoons full. Not too much. We're just coating it just enough so that when we air fry it, it can add a little extra crisp on the outside of the chicken. I forgot to mention I also added just a little bit of honey to my chicken. Now that my chicken is nice and seasoned, I'm just going to be popping them on this rack and then popping it directly into the air fryer for 30 minutes. Be sure to flip it halfway through so that both sides cook evenly. So 15 minutes through, the chicken does need to be flipped, but it should be put in there for 30 minutes total. Y'all, when I decided to meal prep, it was very late, but we are finally at the end of this meal prep, and the last thing I will be making are some turkey meatballs. I did add some of that shredded cheese to my meatballs, but you could also add some breadcrumbs. I just did not have any on hand, so I didn't worry about it. It is going to help the meatballs stick together a lot better. Now that my meatballs are nice and seasoned, I am just going to form them. This is 2 pounds of ground turkey meat, so if I'm not mistaken, this makes 24 meatballs. So I am just going to sit here, roll up me some meatballs, and then pop them in my frying pan. I placed my pan on medium to high heat, And then I'm just going to add a little bit of olive oil to the pot, place my meatballs in, and let them cook. So the meatballs take about 15 to 20 minutes to cook, and what I do is I allow one side to brown, and then I flip it over and I allow the other side to brown. How burnt you want them is totally up to you. Once these are done finished cooking, I'm just gonna add some barbecue sauce on top of them. I forgot to mention I cooked my shrimp off camera, y'all, but shrimp are easy. Place them in some butter and allow them to cook. It is officially time to do my favorite thing of this entire meal prep, and that is place everything in its container, clean up, and go to bed. I am measuring out 3 to 4 ounces of chicken depending on how big or small the chicken is. But my scale came from Walmart, just in case anybody is wondering. If I can find a link, I'll link it in the description box below. I'm going to be using this chicken breast to make some salads for the week, but I am just going to speed up this clip, you guys. This is the end of my meal prepping video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all found some of these meals helpful, some of them quick, some of them family friendly maybe, but please do not forget to go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to my channel right now before you click off this video, and I will catch y'all in the next one. I will catch y'all on the flip side, per usual, and as always, as much love and as much appreciation. Y'all enjoy.